Hi, Virgo. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate at all, do not try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Virgo? What do they need to know about at this time? This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and cusp viewers, but cross watchers are welcome. We have the older man. Dealing's a relationship with an older man. You could be the older man, someone a little older, a little bit more mature. You're not in your 20s or your teens with the older man. But if it's not you, it can just talk about someone who's older than you are. It could be a father figure, grandfather figure, but it doesn't have to be. It can talk about someone who's older than you, even if it's just by a little bit. Then we have the fly, a period of ill health or depression. You could be going through this period of ill health or depression, but someone else in your energy could as well. We have September. So you could be dealing with someone here, um, or I'm sorry, something that could be happening in the month of September. Something could have happened last September. Something that started last September could be culminating by this September, which would be a year's time. You could be a September Virgo, or someone else in your energy, could be born in the month of September. But September is important in some way to this reading. On the bottom of the deck, we see the quilt, which is get back to the basics. So there's a need to simplify your life. Okay, there's a need to get back to the basics. That is important to this reading. To get back to the basics, simplify things in your life. That could be, why you could be going through a period of ill health or depression. And there could be a need for you to just get back to the basics, to heal that, to get yourself back in order here, get things back good again, get over whatever ill health, depression that you're going through. But I am not a doctor, so just know that if you are in any kind of ill health, whether it's depression or physical health, definitely seek out professional help for that. Spirit, show me the older man. Also, Virgo, I just want to let you know that I will never contact you and solicit you for readings. So if anyone does that, it's not me. Spirit, show me the older man for Virgo. Dealing's a relationship with an older man. Why is it here? Why is older man here for Virgo? The world tree. And 8 of chalices. Wow. 10 of wands. So I feel like here with this older man, whether you're the older man or you're dealing with an older man, I definitely feel like there was an ending here. Now, the world tree is a very auspicious card. It is the most auspicious card in the tarot deck. It's closing out cycles and starting new cycles. What I feel like here is whether whatever happened that closed out this cycle, it was something that had to happen. It had to happen. I feel like, it allowed you to put down some burdens here in your life, to lay down burdens in your life. There may be this person could have walked away, or you could have whoever walked away in this situation, it doesn't matter. It did allow you to lay down some burdens. It had to happen. There was a cycle here that needed to end, and now a new cycle is starting for you. Spirit, show me the world tree. Why is it here? Show me the world tree. Queen of chalices, feminine, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the King of Athmes. Wow, that's crazy. So I feel like this is your energy with the Queen of Chalices, or at least that's how this person sees you. They see you. You could have water in your chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't have to disregard gender. There is no gender in tarot. You could both be men. You could both be women. They're coming out as the King of Athmes, which is King of Swords, and other tarot decks, which is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could have those signs in their chart. They don't have to, but we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But this is someone who I feel like is wanting to start a new cycle here. I feel like there was an ending here. I feel like the cycle closed out. This is someone that cycle closed out with. completely just closed out. You laid down the burdens of this and you moved forward. They see you as this queen of chalices, someone who's loving and giving. You may have given this person unconditional love at one time, and they see you in that loving, giving energy of the queen of chalices. And this is someone who's wanting to start a new cycle, and they are making a plan here. And once the king of Athmes makes a plan, they take decisive action forward. And that's what I feel like here. Look at that. They're taking a decisive action forward. They're taking action here towards you. Knight of Athmes. Yep, they're coming forward. This is someone who is making the decision to come forward, to take action towards you. Spirit, show me Queen of Chalices. Why is it here? What I feel like with this Queen of Chalices, though, is that I don't feel like you are giving your unconditional love to this person anymore. I feel like you may have at one time given this person that unconditional love, been very loving, been very giving to this person, but now you've turned that love and giving towards yourself. Spirit, show me the Queen of Chalices. This is someone who the cycle closed out with this person completely, but now they want to come back in. Now they want to come back around. They want a new chance, a new cycle. Spirit, show me Queen of Chalices. Eight of Wands, you're getting messages here. Someone who wants to move things forward. Ace of Pentacles. They could be coming in here offering you this Ace of Pentacles. This is a seed of great potential. But the Ace of Pentacles is something that you have to put work into. You have to put your time, your energy, and your resources into this. The Star. Aquarius energy. They want to heal the connection. They want to offer you something that they feel like is that seed of great potential. This could be a commitment. They want to come in and offer you a commitment. Heal the connection. They're taking action towards you for sure. They want to move things forward with you. They want another chance, another turn on that world. They want another cycle. Spirit, show me Fly. A period of ill health, depression. Why is it here? Why is the Fly here? The Queen of Pentacles. Feminine earth energy. That's your normal earth energy. And you have the Three of Athmes. I definitely feel like this was a very difficult situation for you. There was heartbreak here. This person broke your heart. This was so difficult. Whether they walked away or you walked away because this person was causing you burdens and causing you conflict in your life, or they did something that was very unfair, whatever it was, it caused you heartbreak. This is not a cycle that you were wanting to close out. You closed it out because you felt like you had no choice. But you did go into your Queen of Pentacles energy, focusing on your home, your family, and your stability, being in your natural Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, giving, loving energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, show me the Queen of Pentacles. Why is she here? Show me the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been working on getting to your Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you went through a period of ill health. There's that Three of Athmes. You went through a period of ill health here and depression. After this ended, after this cycle closed out, it was difficult. But I feel like you did what you had to do. You walked away from the situation and you started focusing on your happiness, on your home, your family, and your stability, trying to get to your Ten of Pentacles. You've been focused on that. But, maybe you're still going through this Three of Athmes a little bit. Maybe there's still pain. Maybe you haven't completely healed over what happened. Spirit, show me the Ten of Pentacles. But I do feel like you're focusing on the right things in your life. You're focusing on getting to the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit, show me Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? Okay, one just flew out. Let me grab it. And you have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. And the Lord of the Shadows. Yeah. that situation ended. You may have thought this was going to be your 10 of Pentacles. You're happily ever after, the home, the family, stability, security, that you're going to have it all here with that person. And it didn't turn out. It didn't work out. This ended instead with the Lord of Shadows. Scorpio energy. You put your time, you put your energy and your resources into this connection, and it did not bear fruit for you. Now I just feel like you're working on it. You've been working on it solo, but there's that pain still, that pain that came because of this ending. Spirit, show me September. Show me September. I feel like you're trying to heal. You're focusing on your material world, but there's still pain there. Spirit, show me September. Why is it here? And all of that. We have the Lord of the Shadows. And the Knight of Pentacles. You've got someone coming in. They don't want this to be over. They don't want this to be done anymore. They want to come back around. Knight of Pentacles can be very slow moving energy, but it is reliable energy. This person is coming in. They're coming in slowly here with the Knight of Pentacles, coming in to offer you something in the material world. We saw them offering you that Ace of Pentacles, that seed of great potential. This is someone who did not, you put in time, energy, and resources, and you're going to have to decide if this is worth it now, if you want to go back to this, and if you want to put that time, energy, and resources into the connection now. This person now wants to. They now do want this. They're coming out in very reliable energy. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles energy. Spirit, show me the Lord of Shadows. Why is the Lord of Shadows here? You're going to have to decide if you want this to stay over or if you want to transform. They want to transform things. You're going to have to decide what you want. Show me the Lord of Shadows, Spirit. And I feel like with the quill coming out and the get back to the basics, that if this is something that you want, this is something that you're going to have to start over on. This is something that you're going to have to start completely over on. Everything's going to have to start over. The cycle closed out. This is someone you closed a cycle. It's completely closed out. And there's a need to start completely over from the beginning with this person if you want to. And I feel like this person wants to, but you may not. Spirit, show me the Lord of the Shadows. And that's going to be your decision because we all have free will. Spirit, show me Lord of the Shadows. Why is it here? Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. Under the Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got someone coming in here determined to start over here, give equally to this connection. They want to build a solid foundation with you now. Spirit, show me Three of Pentacles. This is someone who is determined to come forward. You may have your guard up, though, against this person now. Rightfully so. Spirit, show me Three of Pentacles. Why is it here? Three of Chalices. 3-3. And the Six of Pentacles. They want to give equally. They may have been giving, some of you, there may have been a third party involved in this situation, and they may have been giving to others. I do not, if that is the case, I don't feel like that is going to be the case any longer. But this is someone who wants that reunion. Look at that. 3. I thought we had another 3. Maybe not. Just 3-3. But yeah, there could have been a third party involved here. But I definitely feel like that's ending. They want to have equal give and take now with you. They want a reunion with you. Let's get you an oracle card for guidance. But you've got to decide if you want to. If you want to start over with this person. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have? And a third party doesn't have to be another lover. It can be anyone and anything that comes in between you and someone else. Spirit, what guidance do you have? What guidance do you have for them? Guidance do you have for Virgo? Spirit. Basil, prosperity, luck, and love. Let me read this to you. Basil is one of the most versatile herbs in a Green Witch's Toolkit, full of positive energy. It can draw good things into your life. Basil has been known to dispel fear, confusion, or any weakness, and was even used as an aromatic by ancient Greeks to attract love. In this way, basil is all about forward movement. The basil card tells you that the time is right for something that you may have been hesitant about in the past. The time for planning and preparing is over. Go forth with confidence. It's an auspicious time. This is a great moment to indulge in love or take a risk. Basil has your back, and luck is on your side. Wow. Okay, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you do, please like the video.